What do you do when somebody tells you no? David Goldwich is a reform lawyer and the author of 2 books on negotiation. In his speech tonight, The Road to Yes passes through no. He will share some stories and tips to help us turn a no into a yes. Please help me welcome our fellow Toastmaster, David Goldwich.
Good evening. What do you do when someone tells you no? Do you say, ooh, the sting of rejection, that hurts. I better not ask again because they'll say no again and I'll suffer more pain? Do you say, there's no point in asking again because they told me no? No means no. If I ask again, they'll think I'm stupid or insufferable. Is that what your children do? When you tell your children no, do they go away meekly? No, they persist. Children understand something that adults take for granted. When somebody tells you no, it doesn't always mean no. What it means is, based on the way you phrased your request, and my mood at the moment, and the arrangement of the stars in the heavens, and 101 other things that I don't really understand, I'm going to have to say no at this time. But if you ask me again later, or reformulate your request, or come up with a more compelling reason, I might say yes. That is what no means. I wanted to teach this lesson to my daughter. When my daughter was a little girl, she loved to go to the store with me. Whenever she heard the keys jingling in my hand, she would come running. Daddy, where are you going? I'm just going to the store for a minute. I'll be right back. I want to come. That's okay, sweetie. I'll be home soon. You can stay here. No, Daddy, I really want to come with you. I know what she wants. She wants me to buy her a sugary drink, something we don't normally keep at home. I tell her before we leave the house, bring your water bottle because I'm not buying you a drink. Okay. We drive to the store. I know she's going to pretend to forget her water bottle. I remind her, bring your water bottle with you. Now we're in the store. She's got the water bottle in her little hands. And by the time we get to the 3rd aisle, it begins. Daddy, I'm thirsty. Can I get a Coke? No, sweetie, I said, we're not getting a drink today. Just drink your water. By the time we get to the 6th aisle, Daddy, I'm really thirsty. Can I get juice? No, sweetie, just drink your water. By the time we get to the last aisle, Daddy, I'm really, really thirsty. Can I get a yogurt drink? You see what she's doing? Coke, juice, yogurt drink. She keeps reformulating her request. She's searching for the path of least resistance. At this point, I'm in a dilemma. On the one hand, I want her to understand that when Daddy says no, it means no. It's unrealistic to think you can get everything you want every time. On the other hand, I don't want her to grow up to be one of those adults who's afraid to ask because she thinks from experience the answer is always going to be no. So about half the time I have to let her win. I think she figured that out pretty early. You know, I get about half the things I ask for. I should ask for twice as many things. Is that what your kids do? Of course they do. It's basic kid math. When my daughter was about 7 years old, she dropped the F-bomb for the first time. Her mother, a traditional Chinese woman with Confucian values, was apoplectic. What did you say? Where did you hear that word? My daughter, all sweetness and innocence, calmly replied, lots of children in school say that. I was just hoping, please don't say Daddy. David, you better talk to her. I took her aside and I said, every word exists for a reason. There's a time and a place for every word, or it wouldn't be a word. But there are certain words that little girls shouldn't use. And that's a word you should wait until you're an adult before you use it, and only under certain circumstances. Then I was inspired. I thought, why be just a good dad when I have an opportunity to be an epic dad? I continued. There are only 2 words I don't ever want to hear you say. Can you guess what they are? I don't ever want to hear you say, I can't. I like to think that my outstanding parenting was a factor in her development into a very capable young woman, or it could have been just her own natural, indomitable spirit. But the fact is, this kid got almost everything she ever wanted in life. She owns every device Apple ever made. I didn't buy her all of those. She got every sneaker she ever wanted. I didn't buy her all of those either. She got the internship she wanted. She got into the colleges she wanted. She knows that whenever she faces an uphill battle, there's a way to get what she wants. She just has to figure it out. When you hear the word no, don't just go away. Every negotiation begins with a no. If they said yes, you wouldn't be negotiating. Saying no is safe. It's easy. When they say yes, they're taking a risk because they're agreeing to your proposal that you know and they're not that familiar with. If they say no, all it means is we're going to maintain the status quo. I can always change my mind later. So the next time you hear a no, try to understand the other person. Think about reformulating your request. Maybe come up with a more palatable reason, and you may succeed in turning that initial no into a yes. The road to yes passes through no. Thank you.